Hi guys, and welcome back to another Quickie with King Willy. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. This is absolutely romping along. But I don't think it's fast enough. So that's an episode for the future. It's working like a charm. Absolutely pouring along this thing. Look at that. It's so full. It's not even accepting charge. It's just running and beautiful. So what we're going to do now, so we're going to change things up a bit. Oh, I haven't tidied up over here yet, but what I want to do is, we've had these here for a while, I've been jumping over them and they're starting to bother me. Now we've got in here, oh, I'll just hold it over it, I think. Oh, how can I tell what's in it? I can tell you what's in it. I suppose I have to break it. Alright, let me break it and see what we got. Is an Enderman spawner. Okay, you saw me make that earlier. Now, off cam today, Mr. Red went into the end again, raced in there because we heard that there is a new zombie type up there. And that's it there. We made a spawner to put it in. He went out there all by himself, braved it all, died once. Yes, he did. He died. But he, to his credit, he went back with another vial and got himself an Ender Dragon zombie. Now, I've never heard of these before, and I did a bit of research on them, and they drop Ender Dragon scales, okay, which is from the Armor Plus mod for the ultimate material. See, the Ender Dragon scale. You also need Guardian scales and a few other things to make this ultimate material. But have and an advanced armor forge too, which we've got to make. We haven't made that either. But I'm just sort of future planning a little bit. Wither bones and charged lava crystals. Well, you know about all those, but that one's going to be tricky. And this one was nigh on impossible till we discovered that. Because look at this, the ultimate helmet, 15 toughness, 15 armor, 16 toughness, durability of 1760. The chest plate, 2,500 durability with plus 30 armor. And you can fly, you get creative with it. It gets all this sort of stuff, the legs and the boots. And it's a bonus when you've got them on, the whole set on. Left shift for more info. The most overpowered armor. Equip the full set. You betcha. That's the goal. But that's going to take a long time to get there. So, having said that, we've got 2 spawners here now, and we've got all those other spawners that are sitting in that chest over there, and that we got from the dungeon. We can make all sorts of things. We've got the mob grinder, so we'll pick him up. We've got a vacuum chest. Oops, and a hole in the ground. Never mind. There you go, AJ. There's an odd block for you. So what I was thinking, I was wandering around the base. I thought, where the heck could we put this? And I thought, well, since we've got the end portal down the back behind there, it goes up through this door. I'll actually show you in case you hadn't seen it. Right, this is our little, oh, my favourite. I love these doors. Oh yeah, alright, they're my doors. Alright, stop playing. We built this room. Yes, it's not the prettiest of rooms and it hasn't been done up, but that's where it is. Now the smeltery is back behind that wall. So I was thinking, why don't we do the same on the other side of this wall? We could put 2 spawners, powered spawners, have them running in there, right opposite each other or beside each other, or however you want to do it. We'll work it out as we go, I think. I haven't really got a plan. Just going to sit there and see. But I thought it might be a little bit fun to just see what we end up with, you know. Like, let's be honest, we do this sort of stuff. It's good fun. And if we can get... I've got no torches. I'm prepared. Yep, Boy Scout, that was me. Torch, what do we got here? Alright, there's a stack of torches near enough. And you might have noticed too while I ran through here that I've sort of upgraded the roof a bit in here because it was starting to look a bit dingy, so I sort of did that bit of roof as well. Yeah, so well, now you're up to speed. I've got a torch. We're all good. Now I need to know how far back we're going to take this, so I was actually digging on the wrong line, so that was real clever of me. Now I was going to use my hammer, but my hammer's fairly well stuffed. I have to go down and spend a couple of hours getting XP and to boost the repair levels up. So what I was going to do is I was going to dig out this room here. I'm not going to waste your time and dig it out on cam with you. but I thought you might just like to see how big, and I don't know exactly how big it's going to be either. I don't know where this brick is, but it won't be far now. There we go. So I'll put a torch in here so we can see. Right, so that's that wall. So that makes a room that size, like if you could picture square. Okay, that's that size. And I was thinking we could have a spawner, say, in here, passageway up the middle, and dig it out that way too, and have a spawner out that side, which gives us plenty of room for another huge room over there. And we could have the endermen spawning, so we get lots of pearls. We could have, well, pretty much everything spawning that we want, automatically killed, goes straight into a chest and into our system when we get the ME up and running. So what I might do is I might dig this out, and when I come back it'll be hopefully mostly dug out, if not completely dug out. We can start planning where we're going to put everything in here, because I've got a little bit of an idea of some things I'd like to try, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Okay guys, I've dug it out and I've put it down and clicked that button on there that says show the spawning area. Now that's about the size of the room that we need. So I suppose I could cut into it a little bit, because I would like a 2 gap, and this is supposed to be the back wall, but I suppose it doesn't matter for the back wall. But along the front here, I might just cover this in dark glass like in here, like we did downstairs with the XP farm, so we can watch what's going on. And then this wall here will be probably the same as this, or might make it that stuff. I don't know yet. This sort of stuff looks pretty interesting for a kill zone, doesn't it? You know, it's pretty interesting sort of a block. And then just mirror it and do exactly the same in that direction and put the other one in there. But first of all, we've got to make sure that it's working, and it's going to work. So I'm going to turn this red off because I know where it is now. So that's just in here, show range. And that's the spot. So it's probably going to be just a matter of decorating and dropping a few blocks in and seeing what happens. If I turn that back on and then I grab the grinder, wherever the grinder went, where did the grinder go? How did I lose the grinder? Is the grinder in the vacuum chest? That wouldn't surprise me at all. Dum, da, da, da. Grinder's in the vacuum chest. So that would have to go there like that. That way, the grinding bit's here, the aggro face. Right, let me just put the capacitor there. That should work, because that's going to be all solid glass. Nothing will spawn in there. Nothing will spawn outside that area. That should work. Then all we have to do is grab the vacuum chest, and I might build a second one of these. Oh, there we go. There you are, AJ. Another bit of another hole for you. Sorry, mate. And because the vacuum, I'll turn this off. Now, if we get directly above that, which is about there, and pop that there, we can turn this on and see its range too. Now that's huge. That's a big range. We don't need that much. So we can drop that down anyway. We can change the range to say 5. Still too big. Drop it to 4. And there we go. That's inside the range. So any objects, any drops or anything is just going to get sucked up into that vacuum chest. From there we can pipe it to a chest with the Enderio item conduit. Just pump it all over to a chest, put it here, say, or something like that, or right out to the ME when we get time, or even do a chest down here and we can see what we get and have pearls going in as well. That'd be really cool. So that looks like that's the positioning that we're going to want, and an air block above it. That's probably about it. So I think I can go a little bit higher. I should just check that. Just check that, make sure. Yeah, that one's not for AJ. All right. And it still goes to the ground. So yep, that up higher is going to work quite well. That can be sitting in the roof or sitting out proud from the roof, probably out proud from the roof. And yeah, items will just go get sucked up into it. Alright, well, I'll do a little bit more and I will let you know when I get back. Okay, and as you can see, I've dug that out and set that up where I want it. But this one's different. It's this one must be the Enderman spawner. See how it's taller than like a zombie spawner? So it must spawn to a higher radius. Checked up in the roof here, and no, it doesn't spawn any higher than that. But that's a good thing to know. And all I got to do is just make another mob grinder and drop it there, and then build it, cover it with glass, get another vacuum chest, drop it up in there, Hey guys, back again, and I've put the floor in, as you can see, and I've set up the mob grinders and so forth. What I've done is I've run some ender power down here, the ender conduit. I've set them up in such a way that I can just cover those back over quite simply by doing this, and they're all hidden and you can't see a thing. It's going to do me a number of different jobs. It's actually, one thing I've got to do before I forget is put that on insert. I did all the others, I haven't done that one yet, and finish these off here. And that's what that's going to do. Is the plan that I've had is make it go to a capacitor bank, and the capacitor bank is going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to be one sitting here and one sitting here, and they're both going to be activated with a redstone signal. Now what that's going to mean is there'll be a lever in front of each one. So I just click that one, powers the grinder, powers the mob spawner, and what'll happen is they'll spawn. Okay, not a problem. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to have, from these vacuum chests, I'm going to have pipes running along and down to there and across and down to there, which will go into one of those storage unit systems we've got out the front out there. So when I turn the power on for one of these, it's actually going to power the unit there as well as powering everything else. Turn it off, it stops. Turn that off, it stops. Can't access it. I will work out a different way to do it, but at the moment that seemed like a pretty good way. So unless I change my mind in the next few minutes, that's how it's going to stay for a while. So I can just fill these back in so I don't fall down the holes, and that's what it's going to look like. I just got to make some nice dark glass to go along the edge there. I'm sort of sticking with the theme of the factory block floor there. I'll follow that through when I'm done. I might follow the same walls down the side. Don't know what I'm going to do with the roof yet. I haven't had too many bright ideas as far as that's concerned, but we'll see how we go. Okay guys, I've done one side now to see how it goes, and I've got the lever switched on there like I thought and tried it, but I found out something interesting with these. XP pokes out. So I put slabs in here. There's a free XP farm. I'm not even getting touched. See, look at them. Don't they look terrible, those dragon guys? Look at this. XP. Can't complain with that now, can we? That's pretty good. And if you saw, stuff got sucked straight up into that vacuum chest up there. So I'll do one more. I'll hang around one more time to see if we can watch them get killed by the grinder, and then suck straight up into the vacuum chest. Alright, now watch quickly. You might be able to... There you go. See it all got sucked up? Now if I hit the switch, it's still got a small amount in its buffer than the spawner, so it'll probably spawn one more time. This has still got 500,000 energy in it. So as soon as this one over here is finished spawning, which it should do any minute now. One more spawn will probably do it. But this is set to redstone output mode. Okay, so it's only active with the signal. Right, there they are. And as you can see, it's turned itself off. So I can just jump up in here, pick up all this, and have a little look, see what we've got in the chest. 33 Ender Dragon scales from just that tiny amount of time. That's pretty impressive. Wow. I'll take all this work stuff out that I've dropped in here. Yeah, I'll just leave that in there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that, I've got to say. Alright, I'll just get the other side done for Enderman now. And looks like we're going to get... What? That's a hole. It's a hole in the roof. That's how the hole got in the roof. Right, now I know how the hole got in the roof. That's me with my super fast pick. Oh dear me. Alright, well I'll just fix this. And I'll get stuck into the other one, and everything should be good to go. Alright, both sides are done. This is the maiden test. Let's see. Turn that on. That's getting power. And that spawner doesn't appear to be getting power. What have I done wrong? Or is it just building up its buffer? I didn't break a cable down there, did I? This is getting power, isn't it? Yep, that's nearly all the way up. That should have fired by now. That should have had sparkles like the other one. Something's not right. So let's have a look-see and see what could possibly be wrong. Looks to be okay. If that's getting power, this should be getting power too. So why isn't it? That's the question. Oh, there they are. They're spawning. Right above my head. That was dumb. Quick, get out of here. We're going to have endermen everywhere. It just took its time. Oops. Where's my bar? Ah! Get out of here. Oh no. Oh, did they go up there? Oh, 3 ender pearls and a nebulous heart. Cool. So I'll put that. Oh, put that back. Come on, this is not working out right. I suppose you went up there too, didn't you? Oh, this thing is amazing for sucking. Damn. It's a super sucker. Right, turn your bag on. Alrighty, now we should get somewhere. From reading up, I've discovered that the lighting levels do not matter inside there, but I've got this dark glass here just in case. And if it looks like it's going to take too long to continue to spawn and things like that, I'll try it, but bang, there's Enderman, and insta-death. Yeah, and it's an XP farm too. Look at this. Come on, XP. Come on. That's just wonderful. Wonder if I was to put conveyor belts on there, would it bring the XP towards me? That's a thought. That's a thought. But yeah, talk about free XP and you get the items as well if you're willing to stand around here and wait. So I could run both at the same time, couldn't I? Get free XP off both sides. That might work if they spawn. This one seems to spawn a lot quicker than that one. Bye bye, Enderman. What about you guys? Come on, you gonna spawn or are you gonna make me just everyone's waiting? YouTube is waiting for you. Come on, people are sitting there. People are bored. People are bored. Gee. So I miss it. Oh, it's a tough one. Hang on a minute. We haven't had one of these yet. What's the deal there? Hang on, we might have to shut stuff down over here. Why isn't that dying? Oh! Oh, he made me jump. Oh, that got him. He must have just been glitched. Oh. Oh, well, that's all good. Alright, we can turn all these off now. Get our XP, let it suck up there. And I think I'll work... Oh, hang on, is that on or off? Hang on. Oh, they're on! I better put a sign up there or I'm never going to get it right. It's probably got another spawn left in each one anyway. Look at all that XP just floating around. Come on, come to daddy. Come to daddy. All that delicious little XPs. Come on. Come on. Where are you? Oh, I must have already got you. Yeah, so I'll let them wind down. I'll work out a, what do you want to call it? A storage system for the items so it gets out of there and we can access them easily. Might put them in the wall here or somewhere. Oh, I don't know yet. I haven't given it a go. That scared the shit out of me. Jeez. Quiet in there. So I'll just be finishing this off. I might do that as another episode or leave that go and just do it off cam. But that's the guts of it and that's how it works. So there you go, guys. Don't forget to like this video, favourite, share, all that good stuff. Tweet it out to your friends. And don't forget the other guys are in the description below. So you can click the link and go to their channels and see what they're doing. They're all doing different stuff. And comment. Leave a comment down the bottom. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And until next time, I'll catch you later.